Good morning, good evening, or good night, folks. I'm your host, Simon Redhand, and welcome back to Gaming Red-Handed. Oh, it's been a minute. My subscriber count is going crazy. I cracked over 1,000 a couple days ago, and I'm so grateful you guys are all showing up here. I've been a bit busy with real life, so I haven't been able to put any videos out yet, but I do have some stuff in the pipeline. I wanted to put up a quick video of what I've been working on. As you can see in the back here, we got the scenario workshop event going on. I'm actually very excited about this. I am a big fan of creating new things. I used to do some game design, some small indie stuff back in the day. Nothing that's been published. Very fun. I really enjoyed working on it. So when they talked about having a scenario workshop where people could submit their own ideas, I was all on board for it. This is actually one of the more exciting announcements they had. I do love that this company does interact with the community the way they do. They always ask for feedback and stuff like that. This event is them asking players to submit their ideas for scenarios, which is pretty cool. I've gone through the scenario list here. If you go on the Discord here and check it out, timeline is as follows. It goes from the 17th to the 13th. I've just got around to finishing mine earlier today. I went through and submitted it. You guys, if you don't know how to find what other players have submitted, you head over to the Discord, which I'll jump onto now. The rules of the scenario workshop are very simple. You have until the 13th to submit your scenario idea. You just have to come up with a scenario name, describe it, what the gameplays are, and then if you want, you can throw some images in there. Now you can AI generate some images or draw them yourself, whatever you like. The prize is $1,500 USD, which is pretty cool. Some other stuff they're adding in here. I've been going through the scenario workshop here, and I think there's some pretty interesting ideas showing up here. People have been submitting like crazy here. This one here is mine. PvE raid, enemy's arrival, fan of invasion style events. This is a PvE open world event where it affects the settlements and the dungeons and adds some new content that way. I figured I'd make a video. My submission is I've got the whole thing here. You guys want to go check it out here. It's, you go to the Discord, you'll look for the scenario workshop subsection here, and you can see everybody's ideas, all their suggestions, all what they've submitted. If you got some ideas of your own, feel free to submit them also. If you want to check out my idea here, you can go here and check out the details. I can go through it real quickly with you guys. So just to go over the details of this scenario, I created a new entity, a new great one. I called her Henry. She's gonna be coming over through the rift. She's responding to the Manibus and what we've done with the first season. And basically she's interested in Nalcott and the metahumans. Starts off phases very slowly. We're introducing some of her forces. They're going to be showing up and they're going to kind of just be heralding her arrival. When they arrive, it's going to be just players encountering them as they're going through and leveling up. They're going to be of level. You're going to start interacting with these new entities right away. You don't have to wait for the first weekend like that. That's the idea anyway. I'm a big fan of things moving very quickly. The scenario itself is going to be focusing on an 8-man raid. I think that's a pretty cool number, and I think that having more intricate dungeons is the big thing that I'm interested in. It's going to have new bosses, new enhanced outdoor strongholds, new enemies, new mods, new crafting recipes, new deviations, and it's an invasion style mechanic, something akin to one of my favorite leagues in Path of Exile, which is the Harbinger League, which is basically just a league that introduces a lot more enemies into your normal grinding routine. I wanted to make sure that if the scenario is going on, that the game is basically open right from the jump. So the first week is planned around having the whole map available, all your mimetics available, all the silos and monoliths available, because they're all going to be required for the dungeon, right? For the scenario I got planned up here. There's going to be several public events. I go through and detail them all. I went through and I designed a bunch of boss mechanics here, bunch of bosses. I even actually outlined the entirety of this raid in terms of how this works, each phase, all that good stuff here. I think it turned out rather well. I don't want to go through in detail. It's going to bore you guys because it is basically a PowerPoint presentation for the people who aren't into that level of game design. But for those who are interested in the behind the scenes, how game design works, stuff like that, check out this. You'll definitely find it interesting. And if you guys think the scenario would be pretty cool to see them pick it as one that they'll make into the game and throw into the full release, upload it. If you have your own ideas, feel free to add your own comments in there. I would love to see what other suggestions people have out there. That's how I'm keeping it for now. As for what I have planned here, I still have some build videos planned. I'm going to go through the scenario and talk about my thoughts in it so far, and then I'm going to be talking about what I got coming up going forward. Right, I have some build guides coming up, telling you my thoughts of the current state of Once Human and how it's looking going forward, and if I have any other games on the horizon, which is I do plan on playing Path of Exile 2. Beta is starting on the 15th, I believe, of November, so I definitely will be checking that out. So if you guys are into that, this is a quick short video just to keep you guys updated on what's been going on. Look out for the videos I have coming up next. Have yourselves a good morning. This is the only video you're watching me today. Good afternoon or good night.